It's not as easy as it looks, is it? Take two.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bass and Bonsai.
See? It's not as easy as it looks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai. We're out of the house, back out on the water. You ready to catch some fish?
I'm ready with that P-line original.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai. We're out of the house, out on the water. We're going to get this boat through this gunk and get out here and catch some largemouth bass. So buckle up and hang on. This adventure starts
now.
Right now. With the moving baits, I'm going to go ahead and throw.
Stop.
My
Collaborate and listen.
Charlie's back with a brand new edition. Right?
No, it's not addition.
I know. I'm changing the words for Bass and Bonsai. Duh.
It's invention.
Let's just see if we can catch a bass. Another. That's a bigger fish. Oh, dear God. Jesus.
My goodness.
On the super destroyers. Stay on. Dude, that's a good. Oh, look at that fish. He's pulling the boat out. I don't know how big this fish is, but he pulls as hard as a 5-pounder. Look at him. Oh, that's
wow.
A giant. It's a giant fish. Second bass of the day is the fish of the day if I can get it in. This super destroyer seems outgunned, honestly. This is a monster rod that has a monster fish on it. Dude. He is, dear Lord. Get up here. Oh my God. Holy God, that's like 6. Easy. Look at this giant fish.
Wow.
Oh my God. Get him over here.
Look at you go.
Oh, no. Don't jump. You jump!
Oh,
dear
crap.
God. Look how monstrous this huge giant is.
Where's the scale thingy?
I'd been talking about getting one of those boards. That dude is gigantic. I hate to say it's the first time I've ever thrown a baby brush hog in these waters. Oh my God, look at that.
You have that thing, but it's covered up, so you can't even tell how long it is.
Dude, he's gigantic. We're gonna weigh it. That is every bit of 7. Oh my God.
You better take your pick.
I will, hang on.
That's good, sorry.
Maybe you need to take a pic with your phone. Hang on, let me keep her wet.
Keep her wet. Yep, that pic's terrible.
Yeah, I know, probably all are, because you...
Well, I can't see out here. Yep, looks pretty big.
All right, everybody. Hopefully you can see this.
Oh yeah, that's a great picture.
Hopefully you can see this gigantic bass compared to me. That is almost 7 pounds. Look how fat. Oh, she is gone.
She gone.
Whew, man, I tell you what. That super destroyer, when I first got it, I thought, it's probably too heavy for me, that rod.
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
It's not heavy. It's heavy powered. It's a light rod. Whew, man, I was like, whoa. As soon as I felt it loading up that super destroyer, I was like, uh-oh, I may be in for it. So, yeah, there's fish right under the boat too. That was awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is part 2 of our fishing adventures. It's going to be hard to beat part 1. We've caught giant bass and a giant crappie. But I'm going to put on some sun gear type stuff and get out here and catch some largemouth bass. Got Olivia bringing in the back of the boat. She's caught probably over a dozen, easily over a dozen crappie. So we're going to go hit the windy. We fished to almost to there in the first part. Right through here was all our damage on the dam. But before we hit the dam again, we'll probably hit it before we leave. We're going to go hit the point and then fish the shallow area where the wind's blowing. And then re-hit that and just see what else we can do. That midday, it's like 11:30. Might throw a swim bait. My rig, the tequila back up with one of the swim baits, possibly that Shimano one or that bass colored one. We're keeping the baby brush hog on our super destroyer. I'm going to put the big blade on the blade. I'm going to put probably one of the actual bluegill colored Z-Man spinnerbaits on Poison Adrena. Not sure what I'm going to do with the X-Pride, and then, or the Teton. Olivia's going to stick with this white little crappie killing machine of a chatterbait she's got, and we're going to see what we can do. So buckle up, hang on. This adventure starts right now. Right?
Picked my text back. So.
She said I look who?
Hulk Hogan.
Could look like Hulk Hogan. I thought I was more like Macho Man Randy Savage. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Right. Should I save that for the...
Actually.
So I know what you guys are thinking. A lot of bass guys may get out there and you kind of look funny, especially if you're fishing with the girl that's in the back with no sun gear. But just to look ridiculous for a second and to talk about sun care, skin care. What does that mean? Like I look ridiculous all the time? No.
Well,
this is the first of a 3-day weekend. I'm already feeling the sun. I put sunscreen on earlier. I've only been out a few hours, but I am getting decked out now because I plan on fishing first thing in the morning. And oh my God, now everything's buzzing through. She's sending me pics of
mine went through.
The big fish we caught. So anyway, it's a good idea if you're going to be out day in and day out to protect yourself. Maybe not quite like I've got it going on right now, but it's a good idea. But I'm not really worried about my legs, but I'll probably reapply sunscreen to them at some point. It's mainly here, and you'd be surprised how much can reflect back up into your face even if you got a hat on. So I'll probably put a little sunscreen. I'm not really one, I don't like the mask up anywhere around my face. I'll just keep it around my neck. So yeah, let's go.
Be home later.
So yeah, not bad. All right, we're gonna go, now that look at the wind's dying off. Had it perfectly planned out what we're gonna do. Now the wind's died off, but we can still switch and try it. So although very effective rod for the big blade, I want to try the blade on the big blade, or the big blade on the blade. But it's so gunked up. You got a fish. Where did you get all that gunk? My God. Well, does it pay off? All that work. Girl, you smacked me with that gunk. You want to hold it? It's a jumper. Where were you dragging that at? How did you get... She pulled gunk. Not only is this gunked up...
Well, how did that get on there?
Well, you somehow managed to get gunk and tie this thing in like a knot. I don't know what you did.
Doesn't matter.
Caught a fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is straightened out again. Somehow it took it away from being... Hang on, let me rig it on straight. Skin hooked. On there, she's got the weight, which this is understandable. Down here, doesn't matter if there's a little gunk, stays on there. She got gunk way up on the knot for the leader. Oh my God.
Needs a haircut.
Yeah. So that's the stuff that is just everywhere growing out here. Try to keep it not drugged. So you need to be casting ahead of the boat.
Well, I can't.
And then jiggling it. Like not just dragging it behind the boat.
It got a fish, didn't it?
Yeah, if you count that as a fish.
I do.
I don't.
So does the wildlife.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that I'm a swim baiter, I actually have baits bigger than your little fish was. Yeah, don't hold the rod down.
Don't hold it down. Hold it up.
Cast out. You want to hold your rod like this and then just jiggle it like this. Back to the boat. Definitely had one. pecking at that bait. Another peck. Oh my God. Little funkers. All right, you want to play? I'll play. You want to get rough?
Give me my other pole back.
I'll get rough.
Thanks, bro. Get it?
Yeah, I got him. Oh, he spit it out. Dude. That's why. Oh my God. All right. Do you want to play? I didn't get a proper hook set. I got to keep using these baits, but I'm going to have to stock up on them. As you guys can see, they will spit them out and shake them off and all that kind of stuff. So remember, I am bound and determined now to catch a fish on the blade. Date. I'm getting a little half-hearted bumps. Let's go back to the big blade. Just because I told myself when a bite gets tough a lot of times or you're in a spot, I'm seeing a little bass this side. All right, it's time to swim bait again. So I'm gonna come out of here throwing this little dude, Tequila Baccarat, Steez HLC, just to get a little more time on swim baits, and just in case could be a big fish down here wanting to eat one of these little bass I've been watching swimming around, and he just needs to find a wounded duck one. Oh, I got some gunk on. So I know even swim baits get gunked up. I'm going to work our way out of here over to the dam, throwing the swim bait around a little bit. Try to throw it into the wind. What is that? You?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So yeah, we're headed back to, what did you call it?
I don't know.
Where the what is the action?
Yeah. Alright, I gotta reapply sunscreen because I don't want skin
Now,
cancer.
there's a perfect little line out here.
And
So I'm gonna try to throw this dude.
let's face it, my face is, besides my
Right down that
sparkling
line.
personality, people.
Trick is with some of these bigger ones in shallow water is to not really worry about how loud it is, to not let it sink too low if you're in shallow water to get gunked, and then work it back.
Somebody is busy. Someone calling you?
Yeah. My God. Olivia has a nice chunk. I'm looking at my phone. Did you get easy? That's the teton.
Well, I don't know anything about the teton.
Got a nice chunk on a drop shot. That makes it, she's caught more drop shot fish than I have this season.
It's 1 to 0.
Yeah, pretty much. So there you go. To re-straighten it up. Do we have a jumper? Let's see. You guys can see, right? Let's see if we got a jumper. No. That is about not much.
Does it need to go through?
It's bigger than my swim bait. Needs to go down. Just pull it down. Right there. Just like that.
Oh, okay.
Just what they call nose hooked. So yeah, let's go. We're on them. And she wanted to go where the action was.
I do, still.
We're gonna go to the dam. Still on my phone, sending Matt pics of the crappie. Hannah caught a big crappie, it looks like. Look what Olivia caught, though. That's why you throw the drop shot, guys. Now, I want to show you guys something. This is what I saw all over my bait when I was getting those peck. So. Look. See the size comparison?
Mine's much more animated.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch the fish she's catching. I'm trying to catch the fish that's going to eat those fish she's catching. Oh, there's a little one. Same size, came up and looked at it. He's like, what is that? You got one? She got another. She is on it with that drop shot. Oh, there's one's following him. That's a nice one. She's got a nice one. Oh, there went the bait. We'll go get it. That dude is trying to spit it. She's got a nice chunk right there.
She's got a nice one, ladies and gentlemen.
I haven't even put up my phone or nothing yet.
Is this rod gonna break?
Yeah, she's gonna end up breaking the teton that I've had for years. Caught my personal best bass on. Oh, easy girl, you're bending it way too far.
Right. Sorry.
Way too far. Well, when you grab it like that and bend it extra with your hand, you're putting way more stress than that fish could put on it. So, gotta be careful. Here's the bait. I got it back. Still good. We'll let her unhook her own fish from now on. It tore that bait. I can't believe that. Z-Man Elastec tore off.
What the fudge?
We're going to just rig it a little bit further on up the deal, though. Here we go.
There she is. A nice one, everybody. Nice.
Yeah. You want to
Hello.
see if it'll jump? Is it going to jump? Oh, nope. Fish already. Yeah, there's little ones are all over in here. That's why I'm trying to, in hopes that a big one, that's what he eats. Go back with the blade.
Oh, you brat. Dirty dog brat.
I still, have I? No, I don't think I've caught a fish on the blade. Curse of the Super Destroyer. Does nothing but catches fish. Maybe one can only have so many bougie high-end rods. Maybe the zillion's bad luck. What is it? What could it be? Anybody?
I don't know, but my boobs are starting to sweat.
Oh boy. We need to get back into the wind. It ain't no bad news when the boobs are starting to sweat. I may be working this bait too fast. Even though the line's down.
I got a really bad backlash.
There we go. Get in here. Do not come off. That was at the end of the cast. Boat flipping, pound and a half. The blade brings home the glory. So I was curious if it could set the hook on the fish like that, that size hook, and it did. Brings it home. Let's go. All right, finally.
Finally, it's happened to me.
Finally, the blade catches this one on That is the big blade. So pretty good size hook. Let's see if we got a jumper. I am bound. Whoa!
Oh shit.
I think a fish hit that thing. I think a fish grabbed that rod and was gonna run with it. Let's see if we got a jumper. Yeah, that would have been expensive. Not as expensive if it would have had a steez on it. But I would have went in after that one. It's hot enough now. We're summertime. We're going swimming for the big rods. Yeah, I just now dropped it again like I did that time, and it's just sitting there. So it was probably a little bitty dink too. Grab that sucker. All right, let's go. We've been about an hour and a half trying to make it back to the dam. The Zillion does feel better on, feels better on a Mega Bass rod, just the way the reel seat and the grip is, than the Carbon Lights, better than the X Prides, Poison Adrena, stuff like that. So it felt good on the Tequila Baccarat, feels good on this blade, and I think I had it on Super Destroyer. They're the same reel seats basically, so it feels good. It just is a good, makes for a good combo feel on the grip. Sometimes just because you have a very good feeling reel that palms little and a good reel seat, sometimes they just don't go together. It's usually where the reel, how far forward or back it sets, it can give you a pinch feel in between, like here and the trigger, in between the gearbox kind of deal. And so luckily for me, the Steez reels and this Zillion feel good on the Destroyer rods. We are on the way to the dam, hitting a few key spots here. Can pretty much handle it. Tequila Baccarat. Got one.
Yay!
Stay on. Got one on the swim bait. Jesus.
Hallelujah.
He's not gigantic. Oh, he's a good. Oh, he is big. He's a nice
Big?
one. He's not as big as the. Oh no, stay on. Our first swim bait fish is a cannibal.
Nice.
That's a nice bass.
That's
That's
nice.
Oh, you gotta figure out where to grab him. Get up here. I've got my glove. That is a nice chunk though. On a swim bait.
Congratulations.
As I'm hung on my glass. Oh my gosh.
Congrats.
I just knew. I'm like, this little cheap bait, it's under 10 bucks from AliExpress, will catch a fish. I just knew it. Took a little bit of throwing, more than I wanted to throw, but I'm really just kind of alternating, kind of like I am with the other baits. Dude. That hook has him. There we go. What's that, about a 3?
They look alike.
Definitely cannibalistic. That little swim bait from AliExpress. I'm definitely getting a pick. HLC. I'll be back. Eugene scale. We're just gonna weigh it. Our first, I would call this our first true swim bait fish. I was out here actually swim baiting, testing the baits out. 2 pounds, 450. Oh no! 215, almost 3 pounds. We round up. Bass Bonsai, that is a 3-pound bass all day long, aren't you? Mwah. Yes, you are gorgeous. Mwah. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, look at that beautiful sight. Our new swim bait combo and our new AliExpress swim bait. Oh, she's got one right there too. Look at that. Dude, what do you got? Oh my God, that's a nice one.
right now?
Look at that. We have a jumper. No.
Holy crap.
What do you have?
I have no idea.
don't have the chesty on. I could help you, but you're on your own. Oh, that's a giant bass! That is a giant too. That's almost big as my big of the day. Maybe as big.
What am I supposed to do?
Just hold on. Pull him my way. No, easy. Just don't over horse him. Don't hold the line. Don't hold that like that because you're holding too much. Okay, just raise him up. Just kind of, no, don't horse it. Okay. Oh no! All right, bring it my way. Okay, now raise up. Don't pull it under the boat. Oh, no. Don't let him rub the boat. Hang on, okay. Keep your line tight. I don't have it. Keep your line tight, girl. I don't have this fish yet. I don't have two hands. I got one hand. He has his mouth closed. I got it. Jesus, that is a gigantic one. That's like 5. Yes.
Because girls is players too.
That's funny.
Okay.
You can't get this.
I can. I have to have a picture with my... Hold on. How am I going to get in
You got to put your thumb in it. Right like that.
Okay. I got it.
How are you going to get a
Come on,
picture?
hurry up. I don't know.
Caught that. You're going to need a new one. I'm going to have to order more of those Meredith. But that thing...
Meredith? That's Meredith Gray?
No.
Oh.
Throw your bait back out. That fish, we're going to keep her wet and get a weight. Power of the chatterbaits.
That is Olivia's personal best, people.
I think.
Don't forget it.
We're going to get a weight right now. Zeroed out. Keep climbing. 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Not quite 5. She's back there dancing. Look at that giant bass. You want to let it go, see if it'll jump?
Good
Yeah,
luck.
Me too.
You can. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to see if we got a jumper here. That was on the contest rod. The quick. Come on. Nope. Just swam off. We have had a heck of a day. Swim bait fish, giant crappie. Olivia caught her personal best. Good job.
Thanks. How about a smooch?
Oh, a smooch. You want to get one on camera? Smooch.
Dear God.
You're not French? Do that. Oh, I guess I'll wait till maybe tomorrow night. I'll try to edit because I need to get my big bass in. I may just throw them together. The big bass, my big bass, the big crappie, and then my swim bait fish and yours. Like boom, a quick video. Then, you know, do today's like video later on, which will be a month from now almost. At least 2 weeks. But if I get the big, just you know, the big fish, because who knows, I may catch another big one tomorrow or something. You know what I mean? I could throw them all together. The thing kind of does hit with the splash, but
What time did you say it was?
just after 1.
Okay, because we're going to have to...
To what?
What time did Vanessa say she needed picked up?
Mm.
Oh God, my back's starting to hurt.
We're picking her up?
I don't know, unless I can find somebody else to pick her up.
All right, put the swim bait down, Hicklin. Put the swim bait down. Let it go. We caught a swim bait fish, so that part's good.
Thank God, now he can hush up about that.
Let's go with chatterbait. Oh, that's another nice one. Middle of the day, 1 o'clock, the big ones are hitting. Stay on.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's nice too. Stay button. Should I boat flip him? No. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, get over here. get, that's 2.5, not as big as yours. Not as big as my swim bait bass, but close. On that big blade, I don't know, maybe I dogged that big blade too much early on. But once I did that trimming, that dude's come around. Coming around. Mwah. No picks, no nothing. Let's just see if we got a jumper. I'm not throwing that big blade out in the water again. I almost lost it. So, as you can see, our new rod for chatterbait so far is looking good. Looking. Come on, dude. We need a jumper. None of these fish will jump today. Not a single cotton picking one of them. None of them are jumpers. None of them. But the big blade and the blade, maybe they were a match made in heaven. What do you think? I've got bougie reels. I mean, I could put a Steez on that and replace that zillion, but I think that zillion just goes good. I think a more toned down version, not as much gold, actually works too. Yeah. Try to get it by that grass, but not. Not in it. Now that one hit too, like, you know, pretty far cast out. There's another one right there. You throwing the wrong way, girl.
What?
You're throwing the wrong way. They're up here on this dam. I think this whole dam.
Oh, damn.
Get in this boat. We are on it now. Midday funk means nothing. Mwah. That one's more French than you. The regular Z-Man Elite. What is going on? That thing was stuck. I'm gonna count him down. I was kind of doing that big blade like that earlier. I was throwing it out a little ways, letting it sink a little, then picking it. Oh, I think I had a fish grab hold of it before I even got the blade to turn. Possibility. Oh, there's one. That's a nice chunk. Wow, poison adrena just definitely. I know, right? Put that poison on him. Poison adrena brings home the gold. Whee! Look at that jumper. He hit the boat. All right, come on, final push. I'm just gonna try out here in the middle of nowhere. Wow, that thing sailed. Let's spin the boat around. I can't believe you haven't been catching anything. I just knew you were. I got one. Gonna get on some fish. That is another huge crappie, I think. Dude.
Dang.
That is the second big crappie I've caught. That's enough to have fed us the two I caught. Look at that, dude. That is over. That's a pounder. Pounding something. Whee! Yeah, these crappie are ridiculous. They need to be. Come on, Olivia. There you go. On cue. Showstopper. Look at him twirling. I got one. Oh, Jesus! That is a showstopper. That dude jumped 3 foot out of the water. Holy cow. Get him in. Double showstopper. End of the day, mine is almost big enough to eat yours. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. These two like backup baits have fired up and worked all day long.
But you can let go of mine if you need to.
No, I'm gonna get it. There's one jumper. That bait has been an awesome backup bait today, and the main. But then this, She picked her own color. I picked the thing drop shot. Oh, that dude's got like...
That's what I said, but you wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening. You know me, I don't
You
listen.
were excited.
I know, right? Look at that. So we're done. We're gone. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, the GoPro fell apart. Hit that button. Hit all the buttons. Subscribe, like, share the channel. Bass and Bonsai. We're on it. We're leaving them biting. We got other stuff going on. This is just the first of a 3-day fishing deal for me. So probably be with Matt tomorrow in the pontoon, maybe day 2, and then maybe, not sure where, possibly Pogue part 50,000 or whatever. Or I may come right back here and hit them again, but hit them real early and try some of our swim baits that float higher at the top. Regardless, stay tuned. A lot more coming. Get out, go bass bonsai, but whatever you do,
buckle up and have fun.
with P-Line Original, right?
Oh, yes.
Have fun doing it, whatever you're doing.